Rumors regarding iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 rumors are heating up, and Apple's next iPhones may represent the most significant upgrades in years. So far, leaks indicate a more streamlined new design, a speedier A16 Bionic Chipset, a sharper new primary camera, and the expected comeback of Touch ID. The iPhone 14 Pro versions are expected to receive the most significant modifications. In other words, it's simple to understand why the iPhone 14 is one of the phones we're most excited to see in 2022. Here's what we need to know about the iPhone 14, why it's expected to be one of the essential Apple products in 2022, and what we want to see in the new flagship models. Number 6. Release date and price. There has been no word on a possible release date for the iPhone 14. However, judging by past Apple iPhone launching events, rumors predict the iPhone 14 will be released in September 2022. Pricing is likewise challenging to estimate. However, it's believed Apple will price the iPhone 14 similarly to the iPhone 13, which begins at $799 for the standard iPhone 13 and $999 for the iPhone 13 Pro. However, there's no iPhone 14 mini whatsoever. Therefore, we'd anticipate an $899 price tag for the bigger 6.7-inch iPhone 14 Max. The iPhone 14 Pro might cost $999, while the iPhone 14 Pro Max may cost $1,099 or more. Number 5. No mini variant this time. Despite the rumored disappointing sales of the iPhone 12 mini, Apple introduced an iPhone 13 mini with the other iPhone 13 variants last autumn. However, the mini might be phased out after that, as Apple is reshaping the iPhone 14 range for 2022. Along with the standard 6.1-inch iPhone 14, a bigger iPhone 14 Plus or Max might be released. So ultimately, there will be two standard-size phones plus two larger-screen iPhone 14 versions. It was supported by leaker John Prosser, who stated the iPhone 14 Max will substitute for a mini phone with a 6.7-inch display, but no Pro capabilities and a premium price tag. Given the demand for bigger phones, a larger yet more expensive iPhone might be precisely what iPhone lovers are looking for. Number 4. The new design. As per the front page tech video, the iPhone 14 will now have flat corners and appear as an iPhone 12 crossed with an iPhone 4. However, those sides might feature a mute button and a cluster of circular keys for volume control, similar to the iPhone 4. According to rumors, the edges of the iPhone 14 might be constructed of titanium, making it harder and more robust than prior iPhones, while the back would remain the glass surface but with a satin-like texture. Another design update that might be in the works for the iPhone 14 is that the trio of back cameras will no longer emerge from the iPhone's back, but will instead lie flush with it. Given developments in camera sensing technologies and lens production, this might be a possibility. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman also shared his opinions on the iPhone 14 rumors, claiming that the next Apple phone would be completely redesigned, distinguishing it from the iPhone 13. Number 3. The better display. We're anticipating a shakeup in the iPhone 14 lineup, with a bare iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro having a 6.1-inch display, and a rumored iPhone 14 Plus and iPhone 14 Pro Max featuring a 6.7-inch display. So there will be no 5.4-inch minis this time in the market. Given that the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max feature 120Hz refresh rate displays, it would be amazing to see such a screen on all iPhone 14 models, most likely using an LTPO panel or an extension of that display tech. According to a new supply chain report, the iPhone 14 Max, also known as the iPhone 14 Plus, would include a 120Hz refresh rate display, which iPhone lovers are yearning for. Number 2. Featuring Touch ID. The reintroduction of Touch ID is expected to be one of the most striking differences between the iPhone 14 and its predecessors. Instead of being built into a button, Apple will reportedly place it beneath the iPhone 14's display. It will be similar to how many fingerprint scanners on the top Android phones are. According to a new leak, the iPhone 14 Pro versions would include an under-display Touch ID sensor. However, the leaker was cautious about adding that this twist on Touch ID is being tested and uncertain if we will see it. The second leak from Panda is Bald on Weibo is an article that claims that the iPhone 14 will not feature in-display Touch ID, and so the jury is still out on whether the iPhone 14 will have under-display Touch ID. Of course, with iOS 15.4 introducing the option to utilize Face ID to unlock your device while wearing a mask, one of the primary justifications for restoring Touch ID to the iPhone has been addressed. Number 1. A cherry on the top. So yet we have snippets of information about the probable iPhone 14 specifications. People are very confident that Apple will use its A-series chip design in the iPhone 2022. The chip, probably the A16, will undoubtedly deliver a significant jump in both processing and graphics performance above the A15 Bionic rumored for the iPhone 13. The iPhone 14 is expected to use a TSMC 4nm processor, which will be even smaller and faster than the 5nm A15 Bionic chip for the iPhone 13. However, according to a new source, TSMC is having difficulty creating the more minor chips, which indicates the iPhone 14 may continue with a 5nm chipset. What do you think? Are you excited about 2022's new iPhone? If yes, please share it with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.